It is time for us to kick infos to Hello Port Harcourt. As shenanigans will take us to the long road. Yes, aka 419, aka scam, aka hustlers, aka e-money, aka I know what you have and I will collect it from you, aka your money is not your money until you give it to me. This group of people and incidents is what we're going to look at this morning. By the way, my name is Jude Omamegbe. All right? My mother named me Jude, and my father also named me Jude after himself. And they love the name because, it's a sign of relaxation and good things. It is also, interestingly, my brother's birthday. Yes, I'm very, very happy to say this. Throughout the years, if there's any person, any singular individual that has stood by me, that has been supportive, that's given me advice, that's called, whenever I was down and broke, this man would never be far away from me. Always buzzing. It's like, are you good? Are you okay, bro? How can I help? This is what I have. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's help this person. Let's do this. Let's do that. That's my brother, Augustine. He is a year older today, and I kind of thank heavens that I have such a person as a brother in my life. Too bad he's in Abuja. One of those people flex in Abuja. Anyway, let's get to the matter at hand. You see, a few months ago, it was a rave around Nigeria where people were talking, well, not people, the Grace Ringe Koko, CP, of the River State Police Command, said, telling girls, if you collect money and you don't come, is in the eye of the law, you have committed a 419, obtaining money by fraud. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're not talking about whether this is right or wrong. Our focus this morning is the shame some men, some people experience when they get defrauded, and why they refuse to bring it out in public. You see, if your ATM card gets stolen, right? If, for example, your account gets hacked through no fault of yours, people are very quick to, hey bank, hey, what? If you place your money in an investment company that seems genuine, and then it folds up, hey, government, what happened? You told us this, blah, blah, blah. People are quick. But when, something that you were trying to keep on the low key happens, people don't like to express it. Why? Fraud victims is our conversation. Once again, why do some men, and see, I'm focusing on the men in particular this morning, why do they fail to report cases of fraud? You give the girl 200,000 to come and meet you in Port Harcourt. She says she's coming from Umahia, or she's coming from Aba. But because you're a big boy, you say, okay, but take a plane, fly down. Or, I'm going to Lagos, so why don't you meet me in Lagos? You are genuinely, excited to see this person. You feel there's a connection. Even if you want to just get to know her in the biblical sense, you offer the money, but the girl doesn't come. A lot of the times, most guys don't open their mouths to say, oh boy, they don't scam me. The question is, why?
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
On 92.3 Nigeria Info.
017-923-0002, 0817923-0003, 0817923-0002, 0817923-0003. At Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook at Nigeria Info PH. That handle is also viable for the X platform, formerly known as Twitter, but some people still call it Twitter. Anywho, so send us a message to our WhatsApp number 0809-030-6416, 0809-030-6416. All right, that's where you'll find us. But please don't call the last number. Just send us a message. It could be an SMS message, or it could be, like I said, a WhatsApp message. So we're talking about fraud victims this morning. Once again, focus on the men. Why is that some men don't like to open their mouths and say, they don't scam me, oh, kill we, kill he, kill she. What's going on? 92.3. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning to you.
Hello. Good morning. morning.
Good morning. Welcome.
Thank you. Happy Friday.
Yes, it's Friday, man.
Yeah, thank you, Jude. Well, Jude, I think it's because it depends on the amount of money, Jude.
Mm.
It depends on the amount of money. If it's something they can easily let go, 200,000, 300, that's no money now. They just can't move with it. But Jude, I saw on social media once all these social media, what they call them now, that try to resolve matters between men and women
Okay.
and all those things. So I saw it, and I saw one man shouting at the top of his voice with one of these I don't know what they call them, going with him, and he said he gave this girl. He saw this girl. They started dating when she was 19.
Ah,
And
19.
this man, yes, this man is in his late 40s.
Cradle
And he's
snatcher.
married with children.
Cradle snatcher.
And he said they started dating and he traveled. He now traveled and he started giving this girl money, sending her money and bought a land and said to build this house, that he wants to start another life with her, abandoning his family. That he has sent her up to 300 million.
Yay.
As at now, she is 20, almost in her 21 now. And this girl, when he came, he brought all those guys that settled matter and they started, the girl said yes, that but he does not have proof that she's not going to marry him. She started abusing him. That he left his family hungry, that he wants to start a life with her, that she's not giving him any money back. She's not giving, and he can actually accept that she gave him this money. And the man was swearing heaven that he's going to go spiritual. He's going to go spiritual. He's going to do this, he's going to do that. I was laughing. I said, look at this man. And now in his 50s, I say a 50 years old man, you're not sensible enough to give a girl 300 million to build a little girl of 21 years. Your children are even older than her. That is to tell you how shallow your brain is, even as an elderly person. You want to build a house, you don't even have brothers, you don't even have agents or people to call. You gave her to be building a 21 years. So it depends on the amount of money. Some of them, they don't even go because of their families. Some of them have families. All these girls that do for this men, most times they do it to married men. Yeah. And then when they do it to these guys, because they know that they don't really do it to young guys, so because they know that young guys, it's too easy. It will be funny. The guys will fall out with you and go to any length to collect their small money that they hustle. But the married men, because of shame, they don't want their family, they don't want to be exposed.
So they keep quiet.
No matter the amount. But this man came out because the money was too much.
Hey!
I was just wondering, I went to the comment section and people were pouring abuses on him. An elderly man like you gave a little girl 300 million that your children are even as seniors.
Ha! problems. And the question I'm asking